first one itself is now the junior second chance heat. So 14 drivers comprise this grid, and it is as follows. On the front row, it is Marcus Radny in the 136, Sam Bergstein in the 118 alongside on the front row. Martinez Marquez and Oscar Christensen round out row 2. Edon Rexepi and Maurice Schmeitz round out the third row. Kai Rilets and Jonathan Madden on row 4. Ali Eher-Turke on row 5 alongside will be the 109 from the Netherlands, Dirk Janssen. Gianni Andrisani, Axel Hansel, Andrea Vibranti and Lewis Mullert ran at the 14 strong, so 7 rows. This is going to be incredibly hard charge from the word go. Watch out for the likes, I think of, I'm going to put, maybe say, the top 6 from this will qualify for the finals a little bit later on. Their final will be at 3:30 this afternoon. Local time is just 1 minute past 2 in the afternoon. And at the moment, in terms of the outside temperature, we've hit our high today now of 13 degrees. Look at the amount of sunshine that's bathing karting Genk at the moment. So really, really good to see that the weather has now shone down on us. Obviously, with everything that happened last night, we can't apologise about that enough. But I tell you what, the action today has been nothing short of spectacular here at the 2018 BNL Rotax Golden Trophy. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to strap yourselves in for the first of 2 second chance heats here. 1 for juniors, 1 for seniors. 34 drivers in both categories will take part in our last 2 finals of the day. And I tell you what, I'm looking forward to this one. This is, even though it's a 14 strong field, it is still going to be ultra competitive as the 162 of Christensen tries to get into formation. So Radny and Bergstein is the front row. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes on the clock plus 1 additional lap. Do we go green on this particular occasion? Yes, we do. And heading down into turn number 1. Still Radny and Bergstein leading the way at the minute. Let's see who's going to come through the third corner first. And it looks to be Marcus Radny in the 136. Bergstein looks to be hot on the heels of the Swede as they approach turn 6 for the first time. Now down the back straight they go. They are passing road-going traffic parallel to their instant proximity as the field concertinas as they head through turn number 7. Basically line astern here. So I'll get an idea of the order as they come past the front part of my commentary position, heading into the final couple of corners, and also on the live stream here. Big thank you to Camp Company GmbH as Kai Willis is really getting stuck in there as well, despite a bee sting on the right forefinger, and he's already up into 4th place. I knew this was going to happen. We're going to have a real charge from the young Belgian who's been plying his trade in Minimax the other year. He was the BNL Karting Series 2017 Series champion in Minimax. He's really come alive a bit over the year as a Junior Max driver, and now he's really trying to push to get into that final. He's in 4th at the minute, is Kai Rilets. But at the moment, we've had a bit of contact, and one of the drivers looks to be Vibranti in the 153 with a very full-on left side pod on that kart. Meanwhile, the leaders are coming through to complete sector number 2 very, very shortly. So Radny leads, Marcus 2nd, Rexepi 3rd, Rilets 4th, Schmeiss 5th, Bergstein 6th, and that is your top 6 at the moment. The top 6 will automatically qualify for the grand final a little bit later on. And looks to me that Kai Rilets is now charging towards 2nd position, and he's going to try and go past Radny and absolutely blast past the Swede down into turn 1 and 2. Nice work by Kai Rilets to get up into 2nd position. Now there is a driver that's got a bullseye on the back of their race overalls, and that is Marcus in the 151. So top 6 now stands at Marcus, Rilets, Radny, Rexepi, Bergstein and Schmeiss. That is your top 6 at the moment, but there is going to be some side-by-side action. Oh, that was very close indeed. One driver's just lost out 1 position at the very least. Meanwhile, the 2 at the front. Marcus is coming under pressure now from Kai Rilets, who is on a charge. And the fastest lap of the race so far, it is Marcus with a 57.674. Just watch out for Aviles. He's willing that car just to go forward. Bergstein now up into 4th position by the look of things. But it's a car length and a half between 1st and 2nd. Aviles is going for it, and he's gone for the lead. He's got it. Nice work by the young Belgian in the 174. And there's pushing and shoving, bumper barging behind them in the battle between 3rd, 4th, 5th, and even 6th place. So there is a 6-car train from 3rd all the way down to 8th position, battling over those coveted remaining 4 spots for the main final in the 2018 B&L Rotax Golden Trophy Junior Max final. 28 have already qualified. We've got a hotly contested second chance heat that will see 6 automatically go through and then have to fight their way tooth and nail through the 28 competitors that will stand in front of them. But leading the way, it is now Belgium's Kai Rielerts in the 174. Some great moves, 2 fantastic late braking manoeuvres into turn 1 and 2 by the young Belgian. He gets his head down and crosses the start finish line and sets the fastest lap of the race in the 174. There's a 57.360. Marcus now over half a second adrift and is being sort of left in the wake of the tyre dust that has been thrown back from behind the number 174 of Kai Rielerts. Bergstein in the meantime has got up into 3rd place with the driver that was originally leading the race, Marcus Radley. Eron Rexepi and also Oscar Christensen ran out the top 6, which means that Germany's Morris Schmeitz is now in 7th position by about a 10th or so behind the Danish driver in the 162. Meanwhile, Kai Rielerts is now starting to stretch the legs a little bit. 2 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock to go, plus 1 additional lap as Kai Rielerts from Belgium comes round the final couple of corners, buries the throttle hard, and makes that kart go as fast as he can, heading up towards turn 1 and 2. And they have to really turn it in quite aggressively when they break from turn 1 into turn 2, now into the left-hander at turn 4, into turn 5. That's a very nice triple left-hander that they have here at Karting Genk. It's a real momentum carrier and can help with some great overtakes going into turn number 6, but Rielerts just absolutely powers down the back straight into turn 7. 1 minute 43 on the clock, plus 1 additional lap to go. But everyone out of the 14 strong competitors still circulating. Vibranti is way down the order, about 9 seconds off of Drik Janssen in 13th position. But Rielerts was nearly 9/10 of a second ahead of Marcus. 3rd place, Sam Bergstein at the moment. Let's see who's in 4th. Rex Seppi from Switzerland now gets past Marcus Radny. So Radny is in very, very dangerous waters roundabout now, because currently being 5th. That's the last but 1 spot for the main final, which is being occupied. Well, the 6th place at the moment is being occupied by Oscar Christensen. But for how much longer will the Dane hold on? As it looks like there is a change now for 6th position. I had a feeling that might be coming very shortly, as we've got just under 40 seconds on the clock, plus 1 additional lap. Rielerts leads by 1.2 seconds and is extending the gap. We've had a sub 57 in this one, and it's Lewis Mullert in the 107, currently 9th at the minute, but as Kai Rielerts rounds the final couple of corners, crosses the start-finish line with 16 on the clock, so it'll be this plus 1 additional lap for the young Belgian in the 174. Who recently had a very enjoyable trip in Paris before coming back here to Genk to compete in the B&L Rotax Golden Trophy. And he's just showing how credible he is as a Junior Max driver. He's leading by nearly 1.7 seconds. And, well, we've had a little bit of a change. Marcus Radny now is in the danger zone, so to speak, because about 3/10 off is Morris Schmeitz, who is in 7th position in a minute. So the German's got a little bit more work to do over the next lap and a half to try and get that last coveted 6th position in order to qualify for the main final a little bit earlier, later on this afternoon, but we have one more lap to go. And across the start-finish line, leading the race at the moment, Kai Rilats in the 174 from Belgium takes the line and extends his gap now to 2 seconds over Martinas Marcus. Sam Bergstein, Eron Rexepi, Oscar Christensen, Marcus Radney, that's your top 6. But Radney is going to come under close scrutiny. There's a bit of side pod barging there. And I tell you what, I'm seeing very, very closely that, well, has it happened? Well, Lewis Mullett is running the back bumper of Morris Schmeitz. It's going to be very, very close indeed. This is the final lap of the race of the first, second chance heat that we have here today, with the seniors coming up next. But it's too close to call. We have a really clear battle over what is effectively the last position that will secure someone to go to the main final a little bit later on. But coming round the final couple of corners comes Belgium's Kai Rilats in the 174 to take the checkered flag and qualify for the main final later on, as does Marcus, Bergstein, Rexepi, Christensen. Who's going to take 6th? It's Morris Schmeitz! Morris Schmeitz takes 6th on the final lap of the race, so the German automatically qualifies for the main final later on today, which will take place at around 3:30 this afternoon. Ali Ehab Turka takes 7th, but congratulations to our top 6 qualifiers, led by Belgium's Kai Rilats in the 174, winning by nearly 2.5 seconds at the flag, ahead of Martinas Marcus, Sam Bergstein, Eron Rexepi, Oscar Christensen, and Morris Schmeitz from Germany, being the last of our 6 qualifiers for the main final for the Junior Max category in the B&L Rotax Golden Trophy at 3:30 this afternoon. Ali Ehab Turka, Lewis Mullett, Axel Hansel, Jonathan Madden, Gianni Andrisani, Marcus Radney, Drake Janssen, and Andrea Vibranti ran out the 14 strong. So congratulations to Rilats, Marcus, Bergstein, Rexepi, Christensen and Schmeitz that proceed to the Junior Max main final for the 2018 B&L Rotax Golden Trophy.